Have you ever had that feeling that you're standing completely alone? Like the things you believe in, the things you know are true, are just being drowned out by the noise of the crowd? It's a heavy feeling. It can make you doubt everything. Well, today, we're going to tackle that feeling head on. We're going to explore a powerful way to reframe it. And it all starts with a story that gets right to the heart of this struggle. This whole idea really clicked for me when I heard a story about a teacher, someone whose whole job is to inspire hope. He was talking with someone about a brighter future, and he just confessed his despair. He said he looked out at the world, saw the overwhelming numbers on the other side, and his faith just crumbled. And his words, they capture a feeling I think a lot of us have had, even if we've never actually said it out loud. And that really brings us to the core question, doesn't it? When you see so many people walking a different path, living like there are no consequences, it's so easy to start wondering, wait, am I the one who's got it all wrong? How do you possibly hold on to what you believe when you're faced with what looks like an endless majority? You see, this feeling, it's not just some simple doubt, it's a genuine crisis of faith. It's that moment we start to measure truth by the size of the crowd that follows it. And here's the trap we all fall into, the delusion of the crowd. We start thinking, well, if so many people are doing this, it can't be wrong, right? It's unlikely that millions and millions of people are on the wrong track. And that assumption, that majority equals correctness, it's one of the most dangerous delusions for a person of faith. It can honestly shake you to your core. So how do we break free from this delusion? Well, we have to shift our entire perspective. We have to stop counting heads and start weighing value. It's all about focusing on quality over quantity. Here's the essential shift in thinking you have to make. From a divine perspective, value is never found in sheer numbers. It's found in the substance, the essence, the quality of a thing. And once you truly get that, everything else starts to click right into place. Think about it like this. Imagine you have 1,000 seeds in one hand. Okay, they're full of potential, sure, but they're still just seeds. Now, in the other hand, you have one single fruit-bearing tree. Which one is more valuable? I mean, it's not even a contest, right? That one tree that has actually realized its purpose is worth infinitely more than 1,000 potentials that haven't. Or hey, here's another way to look at it. What's more valuable? 1,000 amateur soccer players just kicking a ball around in a park? Or one professional like Messi? The numbers are completely lopsided, but the value is crystal clear. One person who has perfected their craft, who has turned all that potential into reality, holds a quality that a whole crowd of amateurs just can't touch. And this isn't some new idea. This is a deep, deep spiritual truth. A companion of the Prophet Omar once prayed, "O Lord, make me one of the few." Why? Because he understood the verses that say most people don't know. Most people aren't grateful. He didn't want to be part of the unthinking crowd. He wanted to be in that small, valuable minority of quality. Now, this focus on quality, it actually leads us to an even deeper question. What does it really mean to be human? Because it's not just about being born with a human body. It's about achieving a certain state of being. This right here, this redefines our whole purpose. The idea is that each of us carries these divine attributes, things like mercy, justice, wisdom, like seeds inside of us. Becoming human in the spiritual sense is the whole process of nurturing those seeds until they crack open, grow, and become that fruit-bearing tree. It's about actualizing our highest potential. And the choice, well, it's incredibly stark. There's one path. To crack the shell of the soul, to let those divine seeds blossom. That's the path of becoming human. Then there's the other path, to become a slave to your ego, to your desires, and just let those divine seeds rot under the soil. And that path, it leads to a state that's described as being even lower than an animal, a demonized animal. And the source material is really emphatic about this. There's just no middle ground. An angel is created as an angel, an animal is born an animal, but a human being is born with a choice. You're either moving toward becoming truly human, or you are sliding into that lower state. Okay, so if we stop counting the crowd of people and we start focusing on quality, on becoming human, where does that leave us? Are we still alone? Not even close. We just have to redefine what the word majority truly means. And to do that, to really redefine majority, we need one last tool. It's a simple rule from the science of logic, all about the difference between a proof and a denial. And trust me, understanding this is a total game changer. Okay, check this out. Let's say two reliable witnesses see the new crescent moon. They come back with proof. Now imagine the rest of the city, maybe millions of people who never even bothered to look up, say, well, we didn't see it. Their statement isn't a counterproof, it's just a denial. Logically, the two people who provide positive proof are way stronger than the millions who can only offer a denial based on their own inaction. Now, let's take that same logic and apply it to a really significant number, 124,000. Throughout all of history, 124,000 prophets all came with the same essential message. Think about that. They didn't deny each other, they confirmed each other and built upon the same truth. Every single one of them is a witness, a proof. Their collective voice isn't a denial. It's the most powerful, unified proof you can possibly imagine. So, who is the real majority here? It's not the heedless crowd you see on the street. No, the true majority includes the entire universe. The stars, the earth, the sky, all of it serving its creator. It includes that incredible army of 124,000 prophets. It includes the countless saints and scholars who followed them. And if you are on this path, it includes you. When you look at it that way, you realize you're not in the minority at all. You're part of the cosmos's overwhelming consensus. And with that understanding, that's when you get the ultimate reassurance. You are never, ever truly alone. This quote reminds us that the greatest companionship is divine companionship. When you stand for truth, you stand with the truth itself. So we end with this. The human crowd, with all its fleeting desires and its delusions, it walks one path. But the entire cosmos, from the smallest atom to the biggest galaxy, along with every single prophet and saint, it walks another. The question isn't about which group is bigger. The question is, which one do you choose to join? Which path are you on?